Good afternoon. You're watching Mirror Now. I am Gauri Singh. First up, let's get your big story coming in from the national capital. The Delhi Municipal Corporation Amendment Act will be up for discussion in the Parliament today. This comes even as the bill received opposition in the Parliament last week when it was tabled. Now, if this bill is passed, the three existing corporations in Delhi, that is the North, South and East municipal corporations, will be merged together to form one unified civic body known as Municipal Corporation of Delhi. The step comes after the civic body was trifurcated in the year 2012. Let me go across to our correspondent Alok Singh, who is joining us live from the national capital. So Alok, this highly anticipated bill will be taken up shortly by Lok Sabha. We all know about the political fight it has triggered, but our viewers should also know that political fight aside, the slugfest aside, how crucial it is going to be for the city of Delhi, how it's going to change the face of civic administration in the national capital. Hence, it will be very, very important and crucial to see what are the contours of this particular bill, what changes is it going to lead to in the entire administration of national capital.
First of all, let me tell you that we exactly don't know whether it is going to change or it is going to help the people of Delhi. Why I'm saying this? Because till 2012, MCD was unified. Means that there was only one MCD and there was only one mayor of the national capital. And at that point in time, the government had decided to trifurcate so that they could give some betterment to the MCD, because the condition and the situation, the financial condition of the Municipal Corporation of Delhi at that point in time was very bad and very poor. And after that, after the trifurcation, the situation hasn't changed at all. And the situation is still similar. And in fact, the MCD like East and North MCD, in fact, the situation gone bad more. And in fact, the municipal corporations of these two basically units are not able to pay the salaries of the employees. We are seeing that the employees are coming on the road and they are protesting because they were not getting the salaries on time at the time of the corona. If you see that at the time of the lockdown, at the time of the pandemic. So this is what the situation of the MCD right now. So now the central government has coming up with this bill, especially at the time when the election is scheduled to be happened. After 5 years, the MCD election happened, and in the month of April, the MCD election was scheduled. And at that point in time, the BJP and central government, they come up with this bill, and they are saying that now they are again going to reunify these three MCD. And what they say that after since they are reunifying it, so they are going to limit the number of councillors, means the number of the wards. Means as of now, 272 wards are there in 3 MCDs, but now it will be reduced to 250. So if the delimitation will take place, then definitely the election is going to be deferred. And what the bill also says, that they are going to appoint a special officer, means that all the controls will be given to the special officer, which will be appointed by the central government. So definitely all the powers will be in the hands of the central government, and that is what the Aam Aadmi Party, which is the Delhi government-run Aam Aadmi Party, is opposing. That how this thing can happen, and what they say that this is non-constitutional. So that is why they are protesting. If you saw that last week, that Sanjay Singh, who is MP of the Aam Aadmi Party, that he protested in the parliament as well. So we have to see that in the Rajya Sabha also and in the Lok Sabha also, that it has already been produced, and in the Rajya Sabha also it will be produced, and it will become an act, and then after that, after the president's signature, it will become an act. So we can say that unification is going to happen, because the central government, means that the BJP is in the majority in the parliament, but whether it is going to change the life of the people, especially the national capital's people, the Delhiites, we are not at sure right now. Back to you.
Right. In fact, these are the changes that I was talking about when it comes to civic governance of national capital. Whether it is going to make any impact on Delhiites' lives, it is something which needs to be seen. But also, Alok, this bill also comes at a time when Delhi is choking because of so many array of civic issues, be it garbage problem, landfill fire, to even sewer deaths that you only reported today on Mirror Now. But sadly, all the political parties, be it Aam Aadmi Party or BJP, they are just focused on slugfest and polls.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, we have seen on various issues the standoff between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party, and this issue again came up. And the similar kind of thing we are seeing that both the parties are pulling up each other on the issue. But if the election differs, then definitely there are certain issues which are going to be impacted, especially the parking issues, the multi-level parking issue. At many areas of the national capital, it is a demand of multi-level parking issue, but that is not as happening. The salaries I have already talked about, that the salary of the payment of the workers, employees, the employees who are working at the hospitals, whether it will be able to be paid or not, and also the drainage system. We saw yesterday there was a big incident that happened at one of the areas in outer North Delhi, where 4 persons lost their lives because of the negligence of the administration, and definitely it involves everybody. The accountability should be fixed to everybody. That also include the MCD. So these are the things which need to be rectified. Whether the reunification will actually work, will actually help the people or not, we don't know. What the reunification also going to do, that is very important. What the central government is claiming, that the money which is allocated to the MCD and through right now it comes via Delhi government, that is now going to be directly. So it will certainly help the MCD to revive their economy. As of now, what we always see that MCD, especially the BJP, always claims that the Delhi government is not giving the money which is allocated for the MCD from the central government. And in fact, the Aam Aadmi Party, which is the Delhi government, they also claim, on the other hand, claims that they have already given the money, but they have not used properly, and there are a lot of corruption in the MCD. So all these things need to be rectified. We don't know exactly what is going to happen, but right now we are looking, as the bill passed, then definitely the elections are going to be deferred.
Right, Alok, thank you so much for getting us all those details. Just in a bit, this very important bill will be taken up by Lok Sabha. We will be tracking all the developments taking place in the parliament. But for now, let's move on and shift our focus to some other issues coming in from the national capital.